What's going on, team? We're back on a nice 68-degree day, 4 days after Thanksgiving. Wanted to put together a video using one thing as equipment today: a resistance band. Quick workout. It's quick because it's done in like a circuit, meaning you want to go back to back with the exercises. And I'm just going to do a few reps per exercise just to show you what it is. They start off, have push-ups in between, and also end with push-up sets, in which the push-up focus is on different areas of your chest, shoulders, back, and your core area, because the more you move your palms of your hands, it has a different focus on what it works on. So without further ado, we're going to go right into the workout. What we're going to start off with is our shoulder press push-ups. Instead of being in your conventional push-up position here, you want to actually bring your legs up, arms out just a little bit, because you're going down on your shoulders. 1, going as close as you can, get your nose to the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here, this is how we're going to continue working strictly on the shoulders in the first part of the exercise. We're going to go right into our lateral shoulder raises. You want to get a wide distance on your resistance band, because your lateral shoulder raises are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right from that, we go into our front shoulder raises, which are here. 2, 3, 4, 5. All of our exercises, we want to make sure we keep our core tight, keep it flexed while we're going, and breathe on the descent as opposed to breathing out on the extension. We're going to go right into our overhead shoulder press now. Like I say, same distance on your resistance band. Keep your elbows parallel to the ground and don't let them go behind it. To keep them in the green zone, press up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right from that, we're going to our next set of push-ups, because we're going to go for our focus on our arms now. And this is more so of a focus on our biceps. So with this push-up, you want to turn your palms out, fingers facing in, and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full extension on all of our push-ups. Right from there, we want to go right into our bicep curls. So get a wide stance on your resistance band to provide you with more resistance. And we're just curling straight up. Full extension on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right from there, we want to go overhead with our tricep extension. Elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to lock your elbows out when you're doing your overhead tricep extension. Right into our tricep extension, we want to go with shoulder shrugs. And this actually, even though it's called a shoulder shrug, you're actually focusing on your latissimus dorsi and your your rhomboids and your trapezius muscle. So while on your resistance band, these muscles are really strong because they carry your arms around all day. So you want to have as much resistance as possible, because your exercise is just strictly raising your shoulders up, keeping your arms as straight as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. And right from there, we want to go into our upright row. So it's in the same position. Keep your arms by your side and raise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right from there, we want to actually go into our chest fly. So we're not missing our chest. Like I say, full body workout all the way around. Any pole, beam, anything that you have, you just want to have it to where You can provide resistance against yourself. Simple exercise. You want to have you want to really have your elbows bent, because the exercise here is focused just on your chest, and it's pulling in and flexing your chest like you're trying to hug a ball, trying to hug the biggest ball you can. So just look at it from the front. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right from our chest, we want to go into our hammer curl. So you want to take your band back off the pole, and these are back again, focusing on our bicep. Difference between a hammer curl and a conventional bicep curl is you're pulling, like if you had a weight, you want to have your weight, the head of the weight facing out, because you want to be pulling up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right from our hammer curl, we want to go back on our pole, providing as much resistance as we can, because this exercise is our reverse tricep extension. So it's a different focus on the tricep muscle as opposed to your frontal or your overhead being on the outside. The extended or the reverse is going to be on your inside of your tricep. So it's the inside tricep muscle. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right from our reverse, we want to go into our next set of push-ups. These are focused more on our latissimus dorsi, and you'll see by the way the angle of your hands and the placement of your palms are. So as opposed to your conventional push-ups being at about shoulder width apart and like straight down from your shoulder, you want to actually move your hands back so you're over your shoulders. I mean, you're actually over your hands. So when you're going down, it's straight going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I say, full extension on all of our push-ups. We're not trying to be in a race, and we want to get the main focus on what it is we're working on. So right out of that, we want to go into our, because we've hit pretty much everything from here up, and started from the bottom part of your latissimus dorsi up. We worked everything all the way up to our shoulders. Now we want to focus on our core. So first exercise with our core is a core twist. Like I say, provide as much resistance, because again, another very strong part of your body, to where you want to have as much resistance going against it, because your reps here are, even though you're facing forward, you want to have as much twist, because what it is, when you pull from one side, you want to be lifting the opposite leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for me, I like to touch my knee when I'm pulling across. That way I know I'm getting a full twist in my extension. Going out of our core twist, we want to go into our band pullovers, in which the higher the better, because this exercise you're on your knees. The higher you have your band, the better of extension you'll get. So you want to have your hands slightly above your head and behind it, because your exercise and your reps are pulling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting full extension out of each of them. Right out of those, we want to go into our seated back extension. So you want to actually pull your band down on your pole, just like you're seated in a sit-up. You want to be going backwards. 1, Keep your core tight. 2, 3, 4, 5. The straighter your back is, the better, and the more you'll feel it in the bottom part of your back. I'm helping those muscles out. Right from that, we want to go into our tricep push-ups. Tricep push-ups have it where your arms are about shoulder width, maybe even a little bit closer, but it's a thing of when you go down, you'll see the difference and how you go down on your hands. So just so you can see it better, probably from the side, back straight, arms in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if we've gone all the way from our back, shoulders, chest, down to our core, what do we have left? Our legs. So, keeping with our strap, our resistance band, we want to go first into lunges. Our lunges here. The resistance here, it's not like you have to tie it as tight because your extension is going to carry you out anyway. So for me, I just cross it over a little bit, keep my arms out in front, because when you go down, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always on your lunges, you don't want your knee going past your toe. And I'll give a better demonstration of that with our next one, which is our squat. The thing that helps out more with squats with this, when you're in the gym and you see people lifting heavy on squats, it's a thing where you can tell how they're helping their core out and their shoulders out as well, but it becomes a more effective squat. You want to keep your feet still shoulder width apart. Get to press position, but actually have your head above press position. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping your knee from going in front of your toe. The last one is our tricep. I mean, is our calf raises. So I actually use the handles on my feet. And have it where I raise my hands over my head, just so you can see it better. Raising up on your toes. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. When it comes down to it, like I said, going through that whole exercise, which I wrote it out so y'all can see it. Probably can't read it here, but I'll type it out on my Facebook page. But like I said, you start off with your shoulder press push-up, and your lateral shoulder raises, front shoulder raises, overhead shoulder press. Then you want to go right into your bicep push-up, then bicep curls, overhead tricep extension, upright roll, and shoulder shrugs. Then you want to go into